What's up, everybody? Oh. It's gonna be a tough one today. What up, Wolf? Hope you're having a nice Saturday. Oh. Got 3 sprint segments today. Both sides of the Brae, and the, what is it called? Clyde Kicker. Oh, the tiny races are brutal, man. I remember the first time I did it, Wolf, and this is probably when I was still Cat B. And I just got absolutely torched. And then the last time I did it, I was Cat A. This was probably like a month ago. And I like destroyed. I ended up winning the GC. And that was when they ended on the grade, one of them. That one I did not do well on. But it's hard to look forward to this because the group is going to be going so fast, and it's just so hard to stay with them. The sprint segments are the next ones are both of them by the castle. So Breakaway Brae. So we'll stay with the group for Breakaway Brae on the first one, and hopefully get a really good sprint in there, like a really good time. And then after that, we go up the Skur, which I'll probably get dropped on. What's up, Lucas? Hope you're having a nice weekend, my friend. So then after we do the Skur for the first time, we go back down and around, come up the other side of Brae, I think. And then Clyde Kicker is the other one. Yeah, the segments are really long today. I I do like longer sprints. I think I'm a little bit better at those than like the 10 to 15-second ones. The problem is when we do those really long sprints, I find it extremely hard to bounce back afterwards and stay with a group. So, so I don't know. But I think eventually we will end up joining into Adam's group. Because as much as I would love to stay with this group, it includes like the diamond riders, like the A+ riders. And so what I've been finding is that those really strong routers, they just pull the group away. And then the riders that are high Cat A, not quite A+, they're able to stick with them, and I just slowly lose connection and then end up getting dropped. That's why I kind of wish that we were in the Cat B. Yeah, we're doing the Screw Summit like 4 times too. That's why I know I'm not going to be able to hang with the A+ riders on that. It's gravel, so you can't draft it very well, and it's extremely steep, and it's a KOM. So anybody that's going for the KOM is going to just absolutely hammer it. Hammer it. So I really just want to find a bunch of riders, kind of like what we did. Yes, it's 2 laps, well, which is why this is so difficult. But that was what I liked about, was that Yorkshire? Where we found like a nice group of like 4 or 5 riders that we were able to hang with. They are going the full, everything on the first lap is probably going to be full sun, because everybody wants like the best times. Although, when we did the Glasgow crit, I found that I was able to get my best time up the Clyde Kicker on like the last lap. So we'll see if I can stagger one of the sprints. And we also have to make sure that we make the time gap. Time gap is 15%. I swear. But in the grand scheme of things, my legs feel good, but my legs have just been getting, like in the warm-up, it's feeling fine, and then I got to the heavier watts, and my leg just gets so pumped so fast. And I think that's gotta just be like lactic acid and exhaustion. But at least I'm not sore. I spent a good 30 minutes stretching before this almost. That deep stretching does wonders. I will probably need new lungs at the end of this too. And new legs. Just like a whole new body, basically. But I'm gonna go use the washroom one last time. Get this thing rolling. Only 4 people in the pen so far. Who's going? It's crazy. So last week today it was snowing in Chicago, and now it's literally 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I don't. My body's like, is it supposed to be cold? Is it supposed to be hot? It would have been a really good day for an outdoor ride. I will say that. Kind of bummed we're missing out on that. Tour Britannia, it is. Alright, let's confirm these sprint segments quick. But yeah, we're second in points jerseys. So that is priority number one. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous about this. Check out the road book. Breakaway Brae, reverse and forward, and Clyde Kicker. You can tell I'm paranoid because I keep double checking everything. Wow. Saturday group ride would actually be perfect right now. That would a nice easy zone 2 ride. I would kill for an easy zone 2 ride. I also cleaned the chain and everything before this. Doing about everything I can to gain extra watts. Alright, Cat A riders, be gentle today, please. I thought about the disc wheel today and I switched off of it.
Ride on!
Let's get the like spinning the lactic acid out of here. Oh, we still can. Oh, Robert's racing with us again. Yeah, I do think like those NV4, I think it's the NVs I'm using, 4.5s. So each of these sprint segments is basically uphill. Which honestly suits me better because I'm on the lighter end of the sprinting. Probably not considered a pure sprinter. I appreciate this pace right now. Holy cow. I know once we hit this first little hill, things will go crazy. My primary concern is the corkscrew. I don't need to lead the corkscrew out. I can honestly probably be leaving the draft a little bit. Oh, that guy with the really long name is here that cooked us in London. Yeah, once the pace goes up, it's just gonna stay high. Really, Lucas, that's good to hear. I think people are probably trying to save themselves for tomorrow. That course is gonna be gnarly. I hope I have similar luck. This group has been pretty darn fast. I mean, every race I've done, I've gotten dropped from the front. Every single one of them. I know it picks up here a little bit, so let's move up slightly. White Nation, let's go malicious. Hope you're having a nice weekend so far. I want to make sure that we're positioned here. If this was a Z Racing series, people would attack here. Pretty darn tame so far. Ooh, yeah, Black Friday deals. They're coming. Do you have a preferential bid? I personally like the specialized ones quite a bit. The only time I've ever been disappointed with the bid was Rafa, and that was mainly because they're really expensive, and then it started pilling in the crotch, like after my second ride, so I returned it. Pearl Zumi's nice too. Alright, they decided they didn't want to chill anymore. It's alright, there's a hill here, so I'm not too worried. You guys are like, what the heck? Yeah, slow it down. So this corkscrew, if you play it well, you don't have to push too hard. To do that, we need to be tail gunning like so, and punch early. So I'll make sure to call it out if I was able to take the proper tactics. Alright, so let's ease back. Things get really steep here. we could even be further back. We want it to be like we're almost being dropped. Except everybody's kind of playing it this way. Well, this will have to do. So we start pedaling hard now. Yeah, we need to be a little further back. Riders will pass us now. So Robert played that perfectly right there. All right, sprint number 1. Oh yes, this. Oh yes, this.